Yeah, so lately I've been really focused on like closing gap and stuff. Since I've been training at Penn State, I've been really trying to do that. And I really want to make sure that I remember like that the longer the match goes, the better for me. So like even though they were all like really quick first period and stuff like that, like in time for like world championships and like hopefully, you know, NCAAs this year, like college season and everything, if that's the plan or if it's the Olympics, whatever, I need to remember, you know, especially the high level, that it's like take them deep into the match, use all your skills, use everything, and then, you know, and then assess, right? So obviously it's just like blitzkrieg, it's go out there and bang, 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 and it's like, you know, Coach Cunningham in the corner is like, hey, relax, like, I could hear him saying that, and it's like, yeah, so I just got to relax a little bit. I know that's, you know, that was more of a flaw that I was pointing at, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to do at least.
So what is coming to a tournament like this? You were clearly the class of your weight class here.
Thanks.
Class of the Pan-American countries.
Thank you.
You have the world knowledge, you have the world experience. When you come to a tournament like this before the World Championships, what are you looking for? What does that do for your preparation?
Yeah, I think just like I said, like it you know, seeing the holes that are in your armor, you know, and making sure that you can go back. And I'm so fortunate and grateful for places like the two places I train is AWA and Penn State, and I feel like those are two great places to be able to seal those holes up, you know, and really like mastermind technicians, tacticians, everything that like they're gonna help me get ready for the World Championships. In terms of like what you said, like with the medal and stuff, usually like it was funny, like back in September or August, like my dad said, really like that's gone now, right? And I it's, you know, those medals and stuff are cool to look at one day when you're all done, but when you're in it, all that does is make you think, oh, like people want to take you out, people want to beat you and stuff like that. And really, like, I want it to be the opposite. And that's how I think, is I want to take out everybody. You know, I don't think, oh, I got to protect something, I got to wrestle that way. No, I'm coming out to get everybody, you know?
Does it feel different from your opponents at an international event? Do you feel the target at all? Do you feel like people are surrounding you, eyeballing you?
Yeah, not really. It was cool. The one thing that I really held on when I went to Penn State, Coach Kale said something, and it was like, we like to like, you know, there's knowing what leg he leads and stuff like that, maybe his best move. But other than that, there's really not much to obsess over. It's like, go out and do what you do, you know? And I think there's a certain level when you get to that, it's like, just go out and do what you do. So it's like, even if they are scouting me, it's like, they're probably gonna have to either back up or come out really, really hard. And either I know how to, you know, to beat. So with the target, I never really think that. I'd always think of myself as like, you know, like the predator, like I'm going to get it, right? It's not, oh, I'm nervous that, you know, I just never really want to think about that. And what's really helpful is like, yeah, it's juniors, right? I'm at U20, but it's like, you think you're target on your back, wait till you get to the seniors. And I keep that in perspective. I wrestled a couple of senior tournaments this year, and it was like, you got to realize who you just wrestled and now where you're coming from. It's like those are the guys you're trying to take out, you know? So.
It seems like you have a lot of fun. You really enjoy yourself out there. I mean, in the practice room, you enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
You seem loose. What do you enjoy the most about the sport when you're competing?
Probably the relationships. Last year, my mom and dad didn't get to come to the Pan Ams, and this year they did, so that was really nice. I didn't have a personal coach at Pan Ams last year. Coach Casey came, and it's like, I think it's really cool just to like, I mean, I spent the whole trip with Coach Casey, and that's like a new relationship I'm starting to build being at Penn State now, and just like, yeah, I don't know, like I'm really, I have fun building relationships, and I think one thing that's been really surreal is like where, like going out to Penn State, that's where I have a lot of fun, like dreaming about something and then it happening, and then it's like, whoa, this is like really cool. So like something as simple as just getting a gear backpack from USA Wrestling is like, that's everything I've ever wanted, you know? Something as simple as getting gear from Penn State, it's like, that's everything that I thought that I wanted when I was young and stuff, you know? Traveling to Mexico, traveling to Chile, traveling to Bulgaria, all these places, it's like, those are the things that, you know, you want to do one day. So I feel like, you know, you got to have fun with it, because if you're just, you know, it's kind of, I feel like sadness and anger kind of leads to like ungratefulness. So if you're grateful for everything, you're going to be happy about everything, you know?
Yeah, okay, man. sing more of a fun one. I see you carrying around the boombox or the
little speaker. Yeah.
Speaker. All right, what's your go-to song? There was one playing on repeat.
There was one. I'll just say that one. It's "Hurts Me" by Tory Lanez. That just came out, and I've been playing that over and over. So.
Anyone back home you want to give a shout out to?
The coaches at Penn State, obviously. Coach Kale, Coach Cody, Jimmy Kennedy, Coach Varner, Coach Cunningham, Coach Kale, like all those guys. Like, really thankful for them. Obviously, my family, and then Coach Ben at AWA. And of course all my partners out there and all my partners at AWA and Penn State. I mean, I could go on and on, but I'm really appreciative for all those people.